So it's been about a month and a half since I've had a good update on Zach. He is doing well. He was at 11 kilograms, which is about 24 pounds, and the doctor wanted him to eat more to gain weight. He also had some supplements to help adjust his insides to digest more of his food and take up more of the nutrients. And in about a month, he gained 5 pounds roughly, so about 2 kilograms. So he went from about 11.2 to 13.6 kilograms, so that's about 24 pounds, to almost 30. And that's really, really good progress for him. We are seeing his ribs disappear a little more into his body, which on a sight hound, the ribs should just be visible or touchable if they're furry, and they shouldn't be fulsome like a regular dog who has twice as much body fat as a sight hound. So he's getting close to where he needs to be. At a minimum, he should be about 35 pounds, but the doctor would like to see him a little heavier than that, and honestly, I can't argue with that. As much as I'd like for him to be healthy and athletic, he is an 11-year-old dog now. It's perfectly reasonable for him to have a little more insulation, especially during the winter where we are getting very deep into the negative temperatures, and he doesn't have his fur coat anymore. He does have a little bit of fur regrowth, and it's obvious when you look at the early pictures that he is gaining his fur back. He definitely does not look like a pale chicken dog anymore. His attitude is great. We are still going on short walks. We're not taking really long ones, and we're not on a regular schedule yet. He still gets me up at 10, 11, 2 in the morning to go out and walk in the middle of the night. And that's another reason why that extra weight and body fat is so important right now. The wind in Massachusetts and the temperatures in the winter can get bitterly cold. He's wearing his clothes and an over jacket, which, Truffles doesn't need those. She has her full fur, but Zach certainly does. I think the danger is past, and now it's really just a matter of maintaining and building progress for him. He had his annual checkup with his normal vet. That was good. He has no problems except for the weight. His incision site has healed very nicely. His ribs have healed fairly well. They are not straight the way an uninjured dog would be, and they never will be. You can definitely see what happened to his chest, and it is a little heartbreaking. But he's here, and he is enthusiastic about life, and he has recovered so very well. And the GoFundMe has been pretty darn successful, and it has taken a lot of the burden that would go along with such radical surgeries. I guess they're not radical, but for us, the cost is. We've gone over $26,000. The GoFundMe has gotten pretty close to 10K, and that's really helped to alleviate the initial burden. Now it's just a matter of paying off the rest of it over time, because the vet bill is due on service. There is no payment plan. So I've had to really leverage every option that we have, and it's guaranteed that it's going to keep us in a very precarious position for a long time to come. Fortunately, I do have a day job, and it does make it a little easier. I did also want to talk about the stress that doing this puts on you. I can't imagine how people with GoFundMes for their loved ones, for medical bills for people, how they can cope with this, because the added stress and emotional output that you have to do to update and summarize and keep on top of making videos, and really it becomes like another job, and it's difficult, and I really do appreciate everyone's patience as I get more updates out, and my heart goes out to people that are in dire situations, that maybe don't have that day job and maybe don't have that support to help them get through. It is difficult, and it is telling that we have gotten to the point as a culture, as a society, where your medical plan might be GoFundMe, and that breaks my heart. But I am